Since the 90s, olive oil consumption in the US and the world has increased substantially. Whether it's considered a health food or not has become a bit controversial. Now, some people say it's a healthy fat, but others say it's not a health food. It can cause diabetes, weight gain, and other metabolic diseases and should be avoided at all costs. So, who's right? Let's find out. Practically all health professionals agree that processed and refined foods are problematic for increasing your risk of insulin resistance and other chronic diseases. Despite this, olive oils have been marketed as a health food, even though it is as refined as white table sugar. In other words, the olive oil isn't really a natural product. The way you get olive oil is kind of like the way you get sugar. Now, to get sugar, you take sugar cane, throw away all the fiber and all the pulp and everything, and you take that sugar that's left, and we call that a refined product. To get olive oil, what you do is you take 5,000 to 8,000 olives, and you throw away all the pulp and all the fiber, along with the carbs, the protein, the water, and many of the other vitamins and minerals and phytochemicals. And what you have left is 100% fat. That is a very highly processed and refined and unnatural product. Also, when we eat 100% liquid fat, that fat floods the bloodstream very quickly, and with so much calories going in it all at once, the body can't burn it for energy. Instead, it has to store it as fat. And all fats have 9 calories per gram. And a tablespoon of this oil, and all oils for that matter, has 120 calories in it, or 4,000 calories per pound. Now, most Americans are consuming between 250 and 700 calories of oil a day. And unless you're a professional athlete or a physical laborer, that's going to cause you to become overweight. And over 70% of Americans are already overweight. So oil is a major contributor to obesity, and obesity is a major contributor to diabetes. So if you want to lose weight, get the fat out of your diet. So what you essentially have is the single most caloric dense food in existence, containing minimal micronutrient value and no fiber. So what do you think? Is it a health food? Well, it's better than chicken fat and beef fat that are high in saturated fats. Beef fat has 50% saturated fat and chicken has 30%. And while there is a huge difference in the amount of saturated fats in olive oil versus meat, olive oil, still has 14% saturated fats. And saturated fats are the most common trigger for insulin resistance. Now, fat stored on your body promotes disease and causes insulin resistance, which can lead to diabetes. People living with insulin-dependent diabetes have found that even small amounts of oil in a single meal significantly increases their blood glucose levels, starting about 2 to 6 hours after that meal. So the lesson here is being less harmful does not make them healthy for you. Now, think your oil is healthy because it's labeled extra virgin. Well, think again. Now, extra virgin olive oil is the highest quality olive oil you can buy. It's extracted mechanically without the use of high heat or chemicals, and it retains more true olive taste and has a lower level of oleic acid than other olive oil varieties, which is all good. So while the more expensive extra virgin olive oil is certainly the best kind of olive oil, that doesn't make it a healthy choice for you. You're still consuming liquid fat. It's just not laced with chemicals. You got that? You do need some fat in your diet, but you don't need oil to get them. The point is to get most of your fat from whole plant foods, because that is the way nature designed it. The bottom line is this: avoid oils completely and rely on simple, organic, whole foods for your fat intake to maximize your insulin sensitivity and experience excellent blood glucose control, while at the same time decreasing your risk for weight gain, obesity, and other chronic conditions. You don't want anything to slow your progress or impede your good results. Please subscribe to my channel below and put your comments in the comment section so we can keep the conversation going. Until next time, I'm Marti R.